What is going on, guys? And today I'm bringing you a brand new video, another set of trading methods. These are all for birthday cards, and on one of them I have to say we made an insane profit from one snipe. So if you do enjoy, make sure to drop a like down below. If you aren't around here, of course, subscribe, notifications on, like, comment, all that good stuff. It is greatly appreciated. We're on our way to 4K, slow and steady, but we will get there hopefully in the next month. Obviously, I did say I was doing a 1 million coin trading method. Now I've moved that to Monday, and the reason is because I think Monday is the best day to do it. There's not a lot of content out on foot, and it will be a good day for you guys to soak up the method. Then you've got the whole week to do it again, and it will be a really good method. So stay tuned for that, but let's get into it. So guys, the first player, as you can see, is Di Maria, and you might see I'm smiling a little bit, is because we've actually picked him up for 685. Now he's going for 760k. This is mid-weekend league. It's Saturday. It's about 750. So right now we have just got an absolute steal on him. So that's 70k under, 70k is 80k, I think, roughly under what he was going for. Now what we're going to do is we put him up for 760. The profit on this is going to be 35,000 coins. Now we've done this through a regular snipe rather than a compare price. The reason being, there's such a massive berth. I mean, if we go up here a little bit and have a look, see if there's any. So there's a few at 750 around that area. Let's have a look at 760. So you can see there is a few cards here, but if I was to compare pricing, so the price range, I'd have to pick him up at 722 and below to make profit. So there's about 35k worth of potential listings that would come up with compare price, which is why I didn't do it like that. So we had it at 70, we had it at 721. We're going to search a bit more now. Now I did search, you can see it's down to 600, so I probably spent about 2 minutes to search to get that result. Now realistically, 2 minutes to get that result, can't complain, because that's a 35k profit snipe, so it is worth it. What I would say, by the way, guys, for this one, minimum buy now, I believe it's 121, but if you want to be safe, 123, and then you want to put the max buy now. Obviously check what EA tax is and stuff, and then set it at that point. Obviously I've just messed up and gone down on the wrong bit. You can see there his informs price range is 120k, I think it's 121k is the max you can list it for, which is why we are here. Now I did manage to get a very good snipe on that one. I'm very happy with that. We managed to get a nice profit. Would have been better if we could get like a bigger profit. Obviously he can be listed for anything up to 130k sort of thing, so you can get bigger profits. We're going to sit here. This may be sped up a little bit after this point because we may take a while to find another, or we may not, but we're going to sit here for a while, see if we can grab one, and then move on, of course, to the next FUT birthday card. So guys, I've just obviously we've been kicked off the market. I've taken my hay fever tablets and some painkillers. I've got a really bad knee, and the first one has sold on for 760k. So we know that he is selling on, and what we're going to do is quickly check how much he is going for again. We did get kicked off the market, bit unfortunate, but you guys know it happens. We're just going to check what his minimum is now. I believe, I mean, there's, oh, I didn't even search him around. I believe he's probably changed slightly, which is obviously can be a good thing for us, but we'll have to see how much he's going for. So let me get my TV's having a little bit of an issue. Make sure I can sort that out quickly. Oh, so he's still, there are still some under 760. So I'm not sure actually why R1 sold on. But what we'll do is we're going to search for another minute. If we can't find him, we are going to call it a day and move on to the next player. So it is going to be the same price, guys. I'm going to knock it down to 710 because we really do want to be making a good profit off of this guy. I'll carry on. Hopefully we can grab one. If not, we're going to move on, obviously, as I said, to the next player. Nostalgia make you feel it. Okay guys, so I'm going to do the last like 10 searches and then we are going to move on because I haven't found another one. I've spent overall, since I started, including when I got the original snipe, probably about 8 minutes sniping him. We've managed to find one, which obviously got us a 35k profit. if you think about it, if you're getting them one every 8 minutes and making 35k, that is really good. But with players like this, it is literally just down to getting them when someone makes a mistake. So we'll do the last 10 seconds, see if we get one. If not, we are going to move on. So we'll say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go all the way up to 21, and then I will call it a day. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next player, and obviously Di Maria was insane for me. I'd definitely suggest if you've got the coins, try him out. It is going to be a 50-50. So guys, the next player we're going for is Lozano. Now he's dropped a bit in price. You're going to be picking him up for 85.5 and below. Now sadly we've just missed one for 80k, which was quite a nice snipe. Obviously 5.5k profit, 5.5k. I think it would, yeah, it was 5.5k profit, or just a little bit more, so 5,750 I believe. So we would have made a little decent profit off of him. Obviously not the same as Di Maria, but I think you'll pick this guy up a little bit easier. Now we weren't doing compare price originally because I didn't seem to be able to find any of them on it. Obviously I'm testing out the method and seeing where we can get him, and there didn't really seem to be any, but we're going to try and see if we can do a little bit here. Obviously I'll do the same as what I did with Di Maria. I'll have it sped up a little bit until we find one, and then I'll get back to you once we've got one. Hopefully we can grab one or two of each player. Obviously Di Maria, because of the profit, we didn't really need to get two of him. Okay, so there's the first Lozano, 85k, 500 coin profit. No complaints about that. Nice little snipe there, and we've obviously got it just before I've even started properly sniping him. So we'll do a little bit more on him before we move on to the next player. Hopefully we can nab a second one and see if we can grab a few more. Obviously the reason I've taken back to the FUT birthday cards is because we have got a week where we've got all of them. I gave Di Maria a go because I've got a better coin range now. I've obviously got a few more coins, and we're going to try and give maybe Sissoko a go at some point this week, but I'm not sure because he's ridiculously hard. I did have a go at him and he isn't the easiest, but I'm going to give Lozano a bit more of a go, and then I'll get back to you once we've grabbed a second. Oh, brilliant. We've actually managed to get the 80k this time. I was kind of annoyed that we missed the first one because I had been there for like a minute or two trying to test out the method. This one, we've got a shadow on, which may actually increase the price. So we're going to put him on the transfer list and just see what the cheapest one with a shadow is at the minute. So let's whack that on. So it is a shadow, is it? Am I getting that? No, it's not a shadow. It's a catalyst, which may make it even better. Right, catalyst. Don't tell me there's but none. Because if there's none, I could probably get an overlight. Is that any of them? Right, so there's only those ones, which is pretty good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put him up for 92. And we're going to hope that he sells on. Oh, the first Lozano has already sold on as well. So that's good to know. So we're going to whack this one up for 92 because I think that's a fair price for one with this chemistry style, because obviously it is a really expensive chemistry style, so hopefully that sells on quickly as well. And we're going to obviously go on to the next player. So guys, as you can see, we are going to go for Lamar. Now he is, once again, so you're setting the minimums. What you want to do, guys, is for the maximums, obviously you need to find out what the players are going for at the given time that you are sniping them. And for the minimums, all you want to do really is go and have a look at my video, because I will have the correct minimums right now for all of these players. But for Lamar, he's going for about 90k, so we're going to snipe him at 85 and below, similar to what we did with Lozano. But there is one sat on the market at oh, there isn't any more. Right, oh, okay, so there were a few on the market that were there when I first searched that no longer are, so we might pop him to 85,500. We're going to do a little bit of compare price followed by some regular sniping. Hopefully we can grab a decent steal on Lamar as well. I think I've seen a phenomenal amount of people use this card, so it's either a very good card or just a very common card, so hopefully that means we'll be able to get a good snipe. So guys, we have literally found one Lamar that has been listed under 90k, and it was 88. So it's not like they're even coming close to profit. They're like 2 or 3k out each time, and there was literally only one listed. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna say, what, next 30 seconds we'll do a little bit extra, and then we're done with him, because he is apparently unsnipeable. I'm baffled. I think it is actually because the card is really good, and I think a lot of people are getting it and using it in weekend league, or they're just not selling it because they're using it for themselves. And I think also the fact that it's a wanted cards means people are aware of the price. We're going to do the last 10 seconds and then we'll see. I mean, if any of them come up, hopefully we get it. If not, we're going to have to go. But I would have to, you guys know I don't like doing this, but I'm going to have to declare Lamar as an L here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So literally all that time, one came under his like price that he's going for. It was ridiculous. We're gonna go to the next player. I don't really need to do a transition for this one because I know exactly who it is and I know the price range. We've got Degini. Now he was one that I touched on before and he was actually a really easy snipe. So let's hope we can end the video with a banger of a snipe. Looks like he might have gone up a little bit, maybe. Okay, so he has gone up a little bit more than what I thought he was. I thought he was about 35, but not too bad. So obviously with a player who's like 40k, we don't really have to go as far under. We're looking at like 600, 700 coins EA tax, rather than what we had with Lamar, which was sort of like 3 or 4. So let's have a look. He's going for about 40k, say 41,000 coins, which means I'm going to need to pick him up for, let's have a look, EA tax on 41k. 10%, so it'd be about 2k. So literally, if we go, I mean, I could 39 and below, basically. So anything 39 and below is a pickup. Obviously, same again with the speeding it up until we get one. I'll do compare price and regular sniping, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I have one. Right guys, it looks like the last two players, Lamar and Degini, just aren't coming up. So I'm going to give it another, what we'll say is until I get kicked off the market, and then we'll call it a day. I never take L's on sniping. I mean, obviously we got a big dub with Di Maria. We got some nice ones with Lozano. The second one as well with probably like a 6k profit. But Degini and Lamar, nowhere to be seen. I mean, I've seen one Degini, which was 1k under his price, which means it was 1k above what we needed to get profit. Lamar was just nothing. So I guess in the video what I can show you is Di Maria is a win, because I think people are more likely to drop his price massively than anything else through mistakes or through just trying to get him sold quickly. Degini, Lamar, I just can't tell you what to do. Lozano, definitely a banging one, the easiest of all of them. And I'd say overall, the easiest foot player I've had to look at would be Carrera. But we touched on him quite a lot in one of the previous videos, which is why I didn't want to go back to him too much. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like down below if you have, and I'll see you tomorrow.